Okay. Give me 1 minute. A minute here. Da, 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 da. Umamusume. Shit. Pretty derby. Umamusume. Okay. Kind of streaming way earlier than I normally do, but this is very important because otherwise I won't make it in time for round 2, Group A, round 2. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste any time because we don't have any time whatsoever. Gonna go in, second verse, same as the verse. Oh man, right? Round 1. Day 2 was pretty good, I would say. Had a pretty similar win rate. I think I won a little bit less. I think I maybe had one more loss per attempt. I did save up a ticket so that I had additional chances on this round. Okay. But without further ado, let's head on in. Favorite, number 8 favorite, number 6 favorite. Okay. So taking a look, we are now in a full SS lobby. Just the way I like it. The way I like it. Okay, I think this is time for the game to do the whole snapback, you know, the rubber band mechanics. Where it goes. Alright, you had your fun. Fighting against plumbers and carpenters and bots. Now you have to actually play the game against people that know what they're doing. That is kind of spooky, but I believe rank isn't everything. It also comes down to, you know, the skills you have. I'm not saying my skills are anything impressive, but it also comes down to luck largely. No fronts in this lobby. Okay. Pretty good. No front lobby is pretty good. It means we have a shot of actually winning. Oguri at the front. I've been told that is not very good for Christmas Oguri. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. Yeah. There's a lot of late surgers. So yeah, and Gold Ship. The funny thing about Gold Ship is that that Gold Ship's stats are too good that she's getting pushed all the way up, meaning she's likely not gonna proc her ult, and yeah, that's gonna be pretty bad for her. Because she needs to be in the, I believe, in the back half of the race. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So Gold Ship, I imagine is, yeah. I think she's might be doing a position keep. Okay. So far, so good. I'm gonna be streaming on for too long in case anyone out there is wondering, or watching the VOD, or quietly watching. I'm just gonna do my PvP runs. Man, I've been so busy this past weekend, and this upcoming week looks like it's gonna be more of that. Well, Cafe, it's time to stop the position keep. You gotta start moving up. Radiant Star on. Okay. Okay, Tachyon, I think she has a shot at doing this. Okay, Red Shift. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's try the corner. Yeah, I think Cafe got cock blocked, which is kind of sad. Okay. Yeah, that Rudolph and oh boy, the gold ship. Okay, never mind. Gold ship definitely got it. Unless, yeah, no, I think Rudolph might get it. Kind of sad. Yeah, Group A round 2 usually doesn't turn out too great for me. Yeah, I think what really fucked me up at Cafe especially is the fact that there was just so many backliners in that race. So many backliners, and she just got absolutely body blocked repeatedly. There's no way she could move up. And Tachyon just couldn't really do much. The Rudolph was coming in way too high. The gold ship somehow made it all the way up, even though she was in a pretty bad spot. But I guess it just goes to show you just how good the raw skills on it were. Okay, we're up against a mostly SS plus, I want to say, with a few SSs. Okay, I'd say we should be doing just locally artichokely here. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we got. So we got a front runner Scarlet, unless she's running pace and she got promoted up front, which is totally fine by me. Still a lot of backliners in this spam. Like, this CM really is backliner heavy. A lot more than I thought it would. I thought for sure I'd face a lot more front runners. But I guess it's like what the chatter said in a previous stream. The front is the whale strat, and a lot of the fronts probably got rubber banded up the ranks. Man, that gold ship's like zooming. Just skip, hopscotching across the field. Okay. I think Tachyon might have this actually. As long as the gold ship just, you know, chills the fuck out, might do it. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cafe didn't proc any of her Axels, so it's all in Tachyon all in on the Tachyon basket. All in on the Tachyon shape basket. Is there any way? Is there any hope? I think Gold Ship got this, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't really break it. That is Bronze Collector Tachyon's back at it. Man. Yeah, I think I'll just save one more ticket to try to just instead of logging in here in this during round 2 day 1, I would try to save the extra run ticket for round 2 day 2. Okay, yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I think we gotta know how this is gonna go out. Still, we gotta watch it. Because you never know, miracle could occur, and ultimately, oh, I see a Bourbon there. All right, pretty good. So front runner, have I ever seen one? 2 Christmas Ogures doesn't spell too great for me. I might just not make it here because the Christmas Ogures, if the Christmas Ogures don't get me, then the 2 gold ships might do me in. At least Cafe isn't body blocked, so there is a chance, however small, that Cafe surges at the very end. There's always a chance. I wouldn't count it out just yet.
向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ11馬身美穂のブルボまだリードをキープしています。続きました7番オグリーキャップ少し離れて6番オグリーキャップアグネス・ターキオ並んできた。その後ろにメジロライアン1馬身離れて4番ゴールドシップ1番ゴールドシップこの位置につけています。その後ろにマンハッタンカーそしてナイスネイチャー意気揚々と先頭へ行きます。さあ可能性を導き出そう。
Okay, a lot of them are starting to body block Tachyon, which doesn't seem too great for me. And Cafe's just way too far back to take advantage of any of her XLs. Yeah, moving past and beyond. Yeah, the situation up front is so bad. Moving past and beyond got procced for Tachyon. That's how bad shit is. Oh, Tachyon. Well, oh man, I don't think it got it. Yeah, this is looking not too great. Yeah, she's too far up front. Yeah, she's too far front there. Yeah, Bronze Collector Tachyon's back at it again. I was hoping maybe a Miracle could occur at the very, very end. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, does not seem like it. I was tempted to probably fast forward it, but nah, there's no reason to since round 2 day 2 doesn't begin for another. It's all not exactly 2 hours, but it's almost 2 hours. Also, front Tachyon is crazy. That is crazy that Tachyon got promoted to front here. Yeah, so I believe the next CM is a mile. Yeah, I believe Nishino Flower is unique, is the skill to inherit there. I'll see what I can do about that. Gonna have to also pick something else because I think bringing, yeah, I think I'm fine with just not bringing Tachyon Cafe for next CM. Mile CM, I think it's fine, although again, I'm not really taking CMs that super seriously anyway, so I guess discussing it really isn't a huge deal. I might just bring, honestly, I might just be lazy and bring Kususoguri, Mejiro Dober, and I don't know, maybe just Evil Nature. Maybe just, I just gotta rebuild Evil Nature because it's just not, this is not coming out the way I want it to. Well, time to proc, Redshift. Redshift. Cafe, okay. Cafe is also doing it. Oh my god, that gold chip is coming too close for comfort. Duel. Win the duel. Oh fuck, she lost the duel. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. That's really bad. Like, the moment she lost that duel was... It was done. What's her guts level? Guts level isn't even that high. How did she lose the duel? Yeah, my guts level is way higher. How did she lose the duel? I thought for sure she'd win. Maybe this is raw stats, I imagine. Imagine just raw stats. Just had gold chips slap her big fat stat stick around. And Tachyon just couldn't take it. Okay, this one has a front. This one has two Pace Chaser Ryans. Oh my god, that Ryan just body blocked my Tachyon. Holy fuck. saw that. Takion tried to move up front, and then Ryan just sat her fat ass on top of Takion. Thankfully, she's starting to move up. Oh wait, yeah, I think it's I don't think she got this. Yeah, I don't think I should rely on Takion. I think it's very unfortunate. Yeah, Takion's never gonna make it in time. The only thing I can really see is maybe a moving past and beyond proc. But other than that, it's looking extremely bleak. Pass. 7. Nope. Nah, she's too far down for 777. It's never gonna proc. Yeah, they're never gonna catch up. 789. Damn, 789. Yo, shut the fuck up, Nice Nature. You didn't contribute to shit. I'm only gonna do 1 and then 2 and then just leave 1 more ticket for when the next half starts. I gotta say, I did recently this weekend well, not really the weekend, also a little bit towards the end of the past week. Started building up that what would be the first chapter of my visual novel on Renpai. And there was a lot of frustrations, a lot of moments where I had no idea what I was doing. It's kind of interesting because my whole life I've been told, wow, Dice, you're so smart, you're so great with computers. And oh my god, late start, are you fucking kidding me? Takion, please. Gotta do something, man. Oh, yeah. I think, let me just see. Yeah. Yeah, late start on Tachyon is a death sentence. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna watch that. Because late start on Tachyon is completely over, man. I think that's late start twice in a row. Damn, it's really bad. Especially since I'm going up against people that I know for a fact don't need me to have a late start and look bad. Bad, good, okay. Cafe, I guess it's all up to you. It's all up to you, Cafe. Man, the rubber banding is pretty bad, and I'm up against opponents that I know stat-wise would beat me anyway, even if all my girls were in great mood and had perfect starts. It's just a very frustrating situation. Well, at least it's more of a front-heavy lobby, so at least Cafe's not going to be blocked, but at the same time, a big boost front-heavy lobby also means Cafe has a lower odds of winning due to how hard it is to catch up. So I was building my visual novel on Renpai. I'm about halfway done with making what would be the first chapter. Obviously, it's not in a presentable state. It has a lot of placeholder art. And I haven't finished, cleaning up the grammar and other things. And obviously, the English translation isn't there yet either. But I'm quite proud of what I'm coming up with. I really like that I'm finally building something. Yeah, and hopefully at some point I can show everyone what I've done. It's gonna be really fun. But yeah, there was one point in the first chapter, for example, where I wanted to do this three-way choice where the third choice does not appear until the first two choices have been taken. And trying to figure out how that worked was very difficult. I had no idea what I was doing. I spent several hours crawling through the internet. Even had to contact Juan, who's made a visual novel himself before. And yeah, it was just a very difficult situation for me to understand what was even going on. Eventually, I managed to get redshift at this point. Fuck you, Tachyon. Come on. Yeah, eventually I managed to get it, and multiple choices with the third choice being hidden now functions as properly intended. And I am very happy for that. The way I see it is that building my visual novel, that I've organized the things I want in it in the order of a tier list, because if I were to think about everything I need just as a whole, I would lose my goddamn mind. I would absolutely lose my goddamn mind if I were to just suddenly think about everything I need as a whole. So, rather than try to just think about everything and realize how horribly underprepared I am. Oh my god, late start Tachyon. I decided I was going to... Oh, she's way too far ahead. And Grasswinder's blocking Cafe from proceeding. Oh! Wait, did I take it? Wait, did I take it? Wait, I don't know. Cafe win! Oh, yeah, there we go! Finally, a miracle. At least we got Group B now. Alright. I don't have to worry too much. Alright, that was pretty cool. Alright. Thank you, Cafe. Oh, man, baby girl, I love you. Being Group B qualified. Manhattan Cafe takes a convincing first. Manhattan Cafe beats a field of formidable racers to take first in round 2 of the Taurus Cup. In this race, filled to the brim with passion, her magnificent running earned her the win by an amazing head margin. It'll be exciting to see how far this momentum takes her. What does your mental image of victory look like? It's more like a constant sensation, flickering, burning inside me. Okay, so the way I was thinking out the everything I need for the visual novel, I organized everything by order of importance in a sort of a tier list manner. Most important thing, story. I don't have to worry about that. I'm writing all that, and I know exactly what I want to do. I don't really have any confusions about what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to say with this. It's more so just putting all the pieces together, but ultimately it shouldn't be an issue. Next up is the art, because good art can make or break a visual novel, in my experience. So many people refuse to read a visual novel just for the art, and holy shit, Cafe at front, what happened? Damn, girl. Go down. You're out of front. Yeah, so, because good art can break or break, I don't have to worry about that, because I'm very confident with the artist I chose. The only thing left... Oh my god, I think Tachyon got absolutely body blocked. Holy shit. I think she got late started there. But at least Cafe's in a pretty good mood here, so I believe Cafe's definitely got this. Yeah. So I was really thinking about organizing everything in a matter of a tier list. The art is the second best thing, but I think I just have to construct the whole visual novel first, at least the parts that I want, and then commission the art as I need it. Since I don't want to commission, say, 20 expressions per character and realize, oh wait, I don't even need half of these. Or it turns out I forgot to grab a specific expression, or the background art. I only got like, say, 5 backgrounds, but I needed 4. Or maybe I just, yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad if I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta keep my peepers open, Brad. Like, really analyze. Okay, this is the story I'm trying to tell. These are the scenes I'm trying to do. What do I need? And then I gotta write it all down. So the art, I'm pretty much set on that. I know what I'm doing there on that front. Well, Cafe, aren't you boosting up, or are you gonna let Ryan take it? Radiant Star? Okay. No, I think Ryan took it. Unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. Cafe's speed skills just weren't speeding there. So I got the art. So the art's more or less done. It's got because the way because the other thing I want to point out is that the way I'm building my visual novel is that I'm first making the common route. This is about 5 chapters. I decided on 5 chapters because I think it's just long enough to introduce everything, while also still being short enough to get to the roots themselves quickly. Also, because I thought to myself, listen, man, if I can't come up with at least 5 introductory chapters of slice of life shenanigans, what the fuck am I actually doing? I'm already off to an absolutely terrible start if I can't come up with 5 chapters for the introduction and slice of life nonsense. The art's fine. So we got that. I'd say story and art, absolutely the most important things. I'd say music is also, I would argue, is very important. Music is what oftentimes makes a game very memorable. There are times when, like, years after I've finished reading Fate's Stay Night, for example, I still remember a lot of the very memorable tracks from it. Or even Tsukihime. I actually recently discovered that Tsukihime has a web browser version. I mean, the original 2000 Tsukihime, of course, not the remake Tsukihime. And, dude, listening to that classic piano piece of the intro of Tsukihime, man, it brought me way back to when I was reading Tsukihime back in high school. It was there's just so much nostalgia with that one. I don't know if I would read the Dojin version of Tsukihime again. At least not anytime soon, because I haven't read the remake of Tsukihime. I do have it planned out. I would strongly prefer if I was able to read Tsukihime, the remake, I mean, on Steam. I believe there is a Steam version planned, but unfortunately, I doubt that it's coming out anytime soon. I suspect that it's possible that the Steam version was likely delayed to... Oh my god, is this podium? We're gonna podium? Podium. Oh my god, we podium. Holy shit. Oh my god, the clapping. Thank you, Cafe and Tachyon, in that order. Bringing in the new era. So, the music is very important. However, I also recognize that it's not as important in the priority list, and so I can afford to wait on the music. And in addition, because this is an Umamusume Dojin visual novel, I was largely just planning on using just royalty-free sound effects and the music from the actual gacha game. I think it should be fine. Cafe Nets, round 2 of the Taurus Cup, winning by a hair-raising 3-length margin. She was the perfect ace. What else is there to say? Her next race is sure to be just as electrifying. Cafe, how are you preparing for your next race? I plan on bathing myself in a stimulating essence of clothes to amplify my aura. Ooh. Okay, now it's fun. Kind of sad that we could have easily entered Group A had we not lost an extra time there, but I think it's fine. I'm just gonna use the music from the game largely as a placeholder, largely to just get a vibe and feel for the the world. But ultimately, I would want to get some tracks for the visual novel itself. Some original tracks, something that still within the same vibe of the series, but has its own more distinct feel to it. And from there, beneath music, I would say voice acting. Okay, so let me just talk about voice acting. Game won't have full voice acting. That is absolutely out of the question. Just, it would cost way too much. I think I'd probably feel more comfortable paying for full voice acting if, one, I fully finished the novel, that I know that I'm never editing the text ever again. And if it were an original, a fully original project, I mean. But as it stands, I think it's fine to just keep the costs down and not have full voice acting. I will say that there are a few scenes in mind where I think it would be pretty cool to have at least some voiced content. Like, there's a scene where where a character would sing not for that long. It would just be a very short scene where they sing maybe 2 lines at most. And I think the way the scene is going to play out in my mind, I think it would hit much harder if I were to have that singing actually voiced. I think it absolutely would bring the mood of the whole scene in to have it voiced. Tachyon, are you going in? I mean, she's moving up. Yeah, Cafe unfortunately got body blocked. There's no way she's moving up. It's all up to Tachyon to see if she can, like, come in from the outside and actually start, like, coming in. Tachyon's giving chase. Second place. Yeah, unfortunate. Feels bad, man. So, yeah, the other thing I was thinking about is that I was thinking, since music is such a big part of Umamusume, I was thinking maybe if I could have, say, a theme song voiced, just some singing. It wouldn't be super complicated. It would be maybe like 1.5 minutes at most, or sort of length of an anime opening. So sort of length of an anime opening, sort of just to have the VAs. The other thing, yeah, but obviously trying to commission that, like, original music, I mean, I think that would also be very difficult. Oh my god, is this like that I just went and queue up with the backliner lobby? Holy shit. How are we in early race and Tachyon and Cafe are both 1 and 2? What the actual shit is happening? Okay. That's a lot of late and ends. I think Cafe might adjust herself and push the gold ship up, which is good for me because then ice rolled. Unless the gold ship's smart and positions herself back, which would be bad for me. Right, so I was thinking how I was gonna do all this stuff in terms of the visual novel, the music. For the theme song, I was thinking having a Spanish cover for Make Debut sung by the initial cast I have in mind for the novel. I don't want to say anything set in stone. I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but it is something I want to do. Because I know the original Make Debut, in the first opening, the anime, I mean, was sung by 8 different voice actors. So the 8 characters from, like, Team Spica. And what I have in mind would be the... Oh my god, Cafe, boop up, boost 5. Go to 5, Cafe, or you lose. Go to 5, moving past them beyond. And Red Ship, where's Red Ship? Come on, Cafe. Oh my god, she fucked it up. It's over. Yeah, no, she's stuck in 6. Like, she's not making it up. Holy shit, like, that Oguri is, like, keep pulling her up. Yeah, and that Axel skill procced way too fucking late. She's not making it. That gold ship just barely made it. Yeah. Hate to see it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I would want a make debut by the initial cast, and it would just be the Verset girls. It would be the other cast members, at least from introduced during Jet's route. So the total characters I have in mind would be about 8 or 9. 8, 9, 9 the absolute maximum. 8 as the sort of minimum I want to hit, since that is the amount that the original make debut had, so I wouldn't want to go below it. 8 or 9 is good. Those are the original cast members. There's a few more, obviously more characters than that, but those are the ones I have in mind that, yep, these need to have singing voices, absolutely. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, kind of how I expected. 6, 7, 9. That's about it. Then I have to find something else to do for the next hour while the next round pops up. Okay, so I see we have some fronts. Utsukushi Aosora. Yeah, 2 front runners actually. That's the handsome Saiyan Sky. Bam, bam, ba, 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 bam. I think we should be fine-ish. I think the Saiyan Sky might. I think, yeah, one of the Oguris might take it. I think what's happening is that the fronts are gonna gas themselves out before the end. Woo, double, no stopping me, red chip, okay. Cafe, Tachyon, if you don't win, I don't know what to tell you. You just procced up, you just hit literally the jackpot. If you can't win at this point, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta do it. It's literally your CM to win now. There we go, Cafe. Oh boy, Tachyon's coming up. Come on. Nope. Activated home stretch way too late. Hello, Senna. Pace chasers are weaker. A pace chaser won that lobby. No, you should have seen my earlier rounds. I entered a lobby with, I'm not even joking, with a guy bringing in like 3 late surgers and another guy brought in 2 end closers. Like it absolutely, I went up against some absolutely insane backline heavy lobbies. Like there was one point where Cafe and Tachyon were 1 and 2 during the first half of the race. Yeah, this is truly the CM of all time. Okay. I don't wanna speak up too much now, but it could be, this one could be winnable, right? This one could be. I think the matchmaking rubber banded me back into like the bots and Carpenter's queue. This might be it. This might be it. Might be the run. To be fair, I usually find the late heavy lobbies easier. Yeah, no, you would think that, but the late heavy lobbies just means that Cafe got swallowed up by traffic, and Tachyon just couldn't make it. Yeah, if it's front heavy, you basically know you're in you're in the soup now. There's not much you can really do when that happens. Okay. I think Golgari took it, unfortunate. Yeah, Tachyon's fallen behind. And Cafe's is way too far back to close the distance. She doesn't have the warp staff. It's back to Bronze Collector Tachyon. At least we did win before. So we are guaranteed at least once. So we are guaranteed Group B. I'm not going to use this ticket. I'm very intentionally saving it so that I can use it when the next round open-ups. I'm just going to hold on, just keep calm, and wait for the next... It's like an hour? Holy fuck, no. It's like an hour 15 for the next round to open up. What am I gonna do for what am I gonna do for an hour? Just do a single Mant run, a single Track Blazer run, and the next round will already be up. Back. There we go. Yeah, getting these stars actually reminds me of something. Hold on. Oh, not this. Star unlock. There we go. Got enough for 4-star Suzuka. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also had enough for you. One, two, three, four. Pretty good amount of 4-star of high merges we have. One more hour. I think I'll just wrap up this run. This run is just whatever. It's not something is gonna be my next ace for the next CM. Actually, not sure what to use. Not 100% sure. I mean, what I'm gonna use for the next CM. I was really just thinking, honestly, I was just gonna think of just being lazy and using Christmas Oguri, Dober, just repeating the same evil nature and just going, you know what? It's good enough. Send it. Alba, sure. I guess we're doing that because this is a mission run. I guess this is a mission run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have more than enough time. Okay, so I have energy. Go with... I'm saving the winning ticket. Versus Vegeta Bright. Oh, I didn't realize I have that many. Oh shit. Oh, whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Go Brian here. So I think what I do is I go Brian here. Then hit rest here. Hit winning ticket here, and then the last two. Oh, we got 20 energy. Nice. Never punished. Never ever punished. Versus Ayun Sky. Minus 10. Fuck. That is plus 7. Yes. I just press here. Gold. Mile S. Okay. Maybe I should just use. How was round 2 day 1 for you? It definitely went all right. It definitely went all right. Akapa. Wasn't too great, but I did manage to guarantee at least 1 win, so I am qualified for Group B. And in my book, that is good enough. I am perfectly fine with making it to Group B. Of course, I'm still gonna try to see if I can weasel my way to Group A. I have done it before. It's possible. Okay, Ines Fujin in the Satsuki Show. And that completes the mission. First step for your research. 10. There you go. Oh, we got a gold hammer. Nice. Oof. I hate to see it. We got a winning ticket event to do, so it's fine. Fine, we got this. Just right now, I can't. I'm just waiting for the next round to pop up while doing some missions here and there. The Aobasho. Can't fully remember my record last night, but I think it was 1-1-1-1-2 or 1-0-1-0-2. I was in Group B anyways. It's in my place. Nice. Congrats, dude. My day 2 round 1 was pretty much more or less the same as round 1 day 1. Pretty much more or less the same. Can't say anything crazier than what I did on stream happened. More or less similar results. Maybe I think slightly less consistent with a few more losses, but overall I'd say I did pretty well. All things considered. Let's drop the hammer. And fight versus Tokai Teo. And we got it. Do you want anything else? I think I should pick up Charming actually, even though it probably, you know what? Fuck it. It's not like a super serious run. I'll be fine. Speed. Best in Japan and pure passion. Team serious. All right, surely it means it's gonna last all 4 turns, right? Oof. Yeah. Have enough to buy Cupcake or the Silver Hammer. Everything else I'm okay with it. Not a huge deal if I don't have anything else. It's not a huge deal. Start activating these things. Really? Nah. 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 Pure passion team series loss. Uno. Oh, crazy. Hold on. I'll just don't mind if I do. I'll take that. Take that all the way to bank. Your passion team serious again, alright, right when I was done too. Gatakina is probably the best thing. Yeah, I'm just not really into this idea. Nigatakinen. View results. Team Serious is not working for you. I want to believe it is. I'm sure if you were to analyze all my runs, you'll realize it's probably just a placebo effect, but I want to believe that it's actually doing something. I gotta buy anything here. Oh yeah. Oh, I almost left without buying these things. That would have been crazy embarrassing. Just set them up. Minus 10. Minus 9. Well, yep, it's better than 10, see? Yeah, give me the energy, please. Oh shit. Oh, that's a lot, actually. I want the kill juice. Okay, so we know that we know we want the kill juice. And the 2 energy vials. Let's see. I kind of want this actually. Okay. Gotta analyze this. It's work. Yeah, let's do it. It'll probably be fine. Like I said, I wasn't really. This is just the filler arc before the next CM round starts. Show this cup, a mile championship, and Arima Kinen. This is an S mile, by the way. I was not planning out this one being an ace at all. But it would be really funny. It would be really funny to just bring in Tachyon ace. Just keep bringing. We'll have Mile S. Yeah, exactly. Because you gotta boost her mile rating, or your ass is getting beat before you finish junior year. Distance too. Oh, got more kale juice. Don't mind if I do. I want this. Oh shit, wait. I don't want these actually. They only last one turn. On that, and then we stopped time for the kale juice, so we'll get it. We'll get it when we get it. We'll get it when we get it. Kawakami Princess. -10. Ugh. Oh, we still have a little bit. Oh, we got head on. Nice. That's pretty good. Shit. It's like when you it's when you aren't specifically aiming for the ace run that you start getting good shit. What they always call the desire sensor in these games is real. 3 kale juices is something. And oh, all right. Race fatigue. Oh, that's crazy. Hold on. I know what to do here. Boost. Oh, what the fuck happened? No. Get back in there. There we go. There we go. -10. Okay.
疲れ様です、トレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか？
Oh, I think I might miss these books. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I haven't been very smart when it comes to buying this stuff. I will fully admit that my buying habits could have absolutely been better. Like I said, it's the runs where you don't plan on doing the ace run that the desire sensor kicks in. Oh wait, yeah, this is American, yeah, American Jockey Club Cup. So the American Jockey Club Cup. You think the Umas ask, hey, Dorena-san, what's a jockey? Like, why do they call it the Jockey Club in the world of Umamusume? I mean. Let's go! I for some reason I thought we were for sure we were gonna get the slow metabolism. Bum, bum. Oh wow, for real? I'm gonna rest. Okay, so I'm just gonna do Nakayama Umamusume sticks instead. We got Mile S. We got it. Just hammer, and we enter Osaka High. Here we got some chores to do. All right, it's fine. Now give me medium S. Never mind. Of course they didn't do that. I think I do 300 here. I already have 4 of these, so I don't need to buy this. I have 2 of these, so I don't need to buy that. So it would need to be this on the next turn after the Tenosho. My guts should be fine. Yeah. We have 3 good luck charms, but we also have a lot of more Kalejuice than we know what to do with. But no cupcakes whatsoever. So we actually do need this good luck charm. Okay, I think I should just buy the things that are only gonna last 3 turns. I could grab this and then grab this hammer. Yeah, I would maybe grab the energy and then buy the hammer after the Tenno show. So the 4 good luck charms is for summer, so I don't have to worry about energy for summer.
任せたまえよ。さすがの私も研究
Okay, we got it. We got more than enough stamina, guts to do this. Let's do it. Give me the gold. Third. Third, what the? No. No. You can do better. Go back in. Go back in.
僕は負け
There we go.
これが研究の成果さ。
It's all about the energy. I mean, stamina. The energy is a different thing in this game. Luck charm. Coffee trap, of course.
この状態ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
We don't need this. We also don't need that, so it's fine with letting those go. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, 5 good luck charms now.
ありがとうございます。大切。
Now we just need to get it's called to show up, and we are good for summer. Come on,
注目の一
give us the interview.
これが研究の成果さ。
Oh wait, we got a cupcake, so I guess it's not too bad if we don't get it. But I want to save that. I want to save that. I could just buy that actually in the next turn. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, buy that good luck charm. I use the good luck charm now, and then I buy it the next turn. I just saved the cupcake as a just in case things don't turn out the way I want them to. Oh boy.
鍛錬を始めようか。
Speed.
この状態ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。ありがとう。さすがの私も研究続きで。この
Yasukinen versus King Heido.
ここは負ける。
Wait, we're actually finishing up, and we still have most of the hour to go. Oh boy. Maybe I just have to do another run. Hey, thank you for the interview. It's gonna give me more energy.
さすがの私も研究続きでは体力。
Oh, let me see. Anything to buy now specifically? Yeah, I'll buy what I need next turn. Versus Nakayama Festa.
注目の
これが研究の成果さ。
10. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're entering summer. With multiple good luck charms, I might add.
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。
I know what to do here. Yeah. Dun. Oh, gotta speed up. Okay. Use the speed up.
共に神の領域へ。こんな状態で。
I have guts up. I guess I do. I want to use it here. I think I'll wait for another one. I can do better than that. Oh, for real. Yeah. Not really a fan of that.
一緒に頑張って。この状。
Oh no, we're ending off on a big bomb. What an absolute flop. Damn. I'll take it.
面白そうだ。
I mean, I have to. I don't really have a choice.
この状態。
Okay. Versus Mihono Bourbon.
注目の
検証完了だ。 さすがの私も研究。
Y'all comers.
注目の検証完了だ。
Dun, 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 dun. Let's check what they got at the shop.
ぜひ交換していってください。
Got extra hammers for sure. I grab these for like the last 3 turns. I want the stat boosters actually. Yeah. I think it's fine.
この状態で。
Drop a hammer here. Versus that was Scarlet. Come on, just like vodka, we gotta beat her in Tenno Show Autumn. -10. Ooh. We just save the rest of the hammers. Unless we get more hammers and we just keep using them. There's no guarantee you get hammers at the end, at the very end. -10. Yes. Hey, there we go. I do it. Yeah, we got extra shit to use. Oh, nice. I forgot. I honestly forgot about that event. Aishin Flash. Let's take a look. We don't need more than 3. We don't need this actually. There we go. Hey, all right. Team Serious training? Nope. Of course not. Bing. Oh my god, it's worse. It's actively worse. The sad part is that I think I should pick up. Yeah, I think I should pick up just the guts one because I don't think there's any way I can. Nah. Eh. Oh, whoa, I almost went inside without the hammer. Yo, boy, that would have been really bad. Oh, finally. 1, 2, 3. Bum 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 bum. I think I should have just gone for the speed on that one time when in the second to last. Yeah, I should have gone speed in the second to last. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't have been maxed out anyway, but would have been in a better position than we are now in. Where we're just in a speed's now in a very awkward spot of not being maxed out. What's the next CM take place in, perchance? Where does that take place in? Let me see. In Game Tora. Let's see. Champions meeting. Champions meeting. Right now we're in Taurus Cup. Next up is Gemini Cup. So Gemini Cup is... Wait, what is this? 1600 meters, mile, turf, Tokyo, left-handed, held on sunny spring with firm conditions. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Mile, left-handed. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Nimble nav. Home stretch. Mile straight away. Ace corner. Okay. Add on. Risky business. Rad star. And I think that's about it, because I can't really think of anything else I want. Maybe standard distance, I guess. So just take standard distance. I'll just max out from conditions. I might just grab corner connoisseur just for the meme. I know it's not that good, but I think it'd be pretty funny if it just procs like exactly. If it procs exactly when I need to. Grab that, and oh yeah, corner adept. I almost forgot that was a thing. Corner adept is just like, yeah. There you go. All right, we are guts maxing. For next CM, I guess. SS. Oh boy. Definitely a weird one. I didn't think that was gonna get me double S. 2-star power, 2-star medium. That's honestly not bad. Well, let me just save this. I think I have my parents listed like this. CM mile. Lol. Lol. CM mile. Lol. Not a bad idea, to be fair, but to be honest, what? That's my best Tachyon yet. That's the crazy. That is crazy. New scenario record. My previous scenario record was a Christmas Oguri. Pretty good run. Yeah, honestly, it came out better. It's like I said, the best runs are gonna be the runs where you aren't thinking of making an ace, or the desire, because that's when the desire sensor kicks in and starts giving you all the good shit, and you're like, ah, fuck, now I have to try. I have to actually try now. Okay, just for a question, I can quickly get through complete 10 career playthroughs by just doing, you know, like doomed Cat McQueen runs where I just hit rest every turn, right? I'm pretty sure that counts as a completed career, even though it's not a successful one. Just wondering, because I got 2 days left, and in all honesty, if I have to do 8 more hours of this in the next 2 days, I might lose my mind, because I don't think I have that kind of free time, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I don't think I have the free time to pull off that many successful runs. But for now, I'm going to set up a different run. Cafe Lamau, no. No. We're not gonna go kooky crazy. Maybe go Grass Wanda. Go Grass Wanda. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I could think about. I'll think about that. Like L could probably work.
クラスワンヘルコントルパサーよろしくお願いしますクラスワンダクラスワンダ参ります
Yeah, I might just, you know what? I might just go Grass Wonder here. Unless I could go Digital. Did I max out her potentials? Need the charge? Yeah, I don't need that. I guess we don't actually need it too much. Details. What are her stats? Oh, that's a weird stat. That's a weird stat spread. Grass Wonder's 20% speed, 10% power. Bring this, and I'll bring that. That's not what I want to bring. Let me just reset this. Oh, right. I just realized I never used my gold crystal. Hold on. So I never used my gold crystal. I have a see, I have a gold crystal. I'm not sure. I don't know what to use it on. Cause on the one hand, there's Windy, who could be pretty good. But on the other hand, there's Power Flower. But on the other hand, word on the street is that this one ages well. So I'd say it's probably between one of those three. And that's about it, because I don't think there's anything else I would want to use it on. Yeah, I would not use it on. What kind of Umas do you train mostly? Well, I can tell you. Okay, let me just clear up the ones I don't typically like running. I'm not really into front runners. It's just so I'm not really into dealing with front runner shenanigans. I guess back. So if Cafe can definitely use Nishino Flower. Oh, okay. That's definitely good news. Definitely, because if Cafe definitely wants Nishino Flower, then I could do that. Yeah, I guess the backliners like late ends are the types I want to train. And active attack doesn't really require any speed cards or power cards, so you really want to get good guts with gut cards and one solo speed card. Yeah, so in terms of guts, I don't think there's anything I haven't already capped, because I'm pretty sure I capped everything that's guts. Well, except this, but I don't think this Tamo is like anything crazy. Like, yeah, everything that's guts related. Okay, I don't have this maxed out. All right. And I know this, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll pick this one because one single uncap on this isn't gonna do much. I get it. Let's be real. Nishino Flower is pretty good stat stick and give you a lot of tempo advantage. Yeah, true. So speed power, late surgers really also like Nishino Flower. Then in that case, I definitely wanna I think I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna do this one. Because the only other one is like maybe this one, but the problem is that this isn't gonna do it. This is gonna do anything like with just one more uncap. This, on the other hand, gives me the last uncap I need on Power Flower. So, yeah, Power Flower it is. I'll click on this. I don't hate Shinko, but I think ironically... Yeah, well, what about Shinko Indy? Yeah. I heard she's good, but... Naruto Brian is on the higher level of power than Shinko. You mean the speed Brian card you get from the story? That's actually pretty good to know. Because I remember capping that one out when it first came out. Nice. Nice, nice. With the caveat of the relationship. Oh yeah, the friendship gauge, right? I'll be honest with you, right? Has a bit of an NTR Haru Urara syndrome. If you can get, basically, if you can get to the orange friendship orange fast, it's good. But if you can't, it like speed like 2 speed cards at once. Yeah, but I guess if you can't, then it just like it just fumbles. All right, yeah. That's interesting to know because the current scenario, trying to raise friendship is truly one of the ordeals that one must go through. All right. I'm just gonna click it. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna use this. Special Pride 50, power bonus 1, fan bonus 20%, race bonus 10%, and plus the extra race bonus. Getting lucky with early charming. Yeah, that's like the new scenario in general feels like it's just that. Just if you don't get lucky with your friendships in general early on, then it's not exactly too great. Dun, 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 dun. And Team Serious, I don't hate the card, but like if you have high LB Rico or Rico's better. Yeah, Tazuna's better. Yeah, problem is that yeah, so you see the problem is that this is what we're dealing with. As you can see, Team Serious is kind of like one of the only options I got here. We are dealing with, yeah, we are kind of have to make do with what we got. I think this one's the 10%, right? Yeah, this is 10%. What about this one? Race bonus 5%. Okay. Can we talk about the idea that for some reason unknown to me, what pure passion after ending 7 recreation events isn't permanent? Yeah, it should have been. I think maybe they were afraid it would have been too strong, but in all honesty, considering how you really want to get to it ASAP in the current scenario, and how how inconsistent your runs can be when you take that into account. Yeah, no, the problem is that when you take into account just how inconsistent it is to get that thing maxed out ASAP before your first summer event, which is where it's like pretty good. they probably it absolutely should have just made up for the fact by having Pure Passion be permanent. Maybe they just really were afraid of giving you a free card that was way too strong. But let's be real, dude. Like the card system in this game sucks major dick. So they gotta give us something. They gotta hand us as much freebies as possible. Free card that is limited to Track Blazer. Yeah, exactly. So it would have been good for like what, 3 months? Yeah, congrats. He's a very powerful card. It's only good for about 90 days, so you better make it count. Oh yeah, you can't use it in the next one. You can't. Yeah. Yeah, so I think honestly it would have balanced out. Because ultimately, even if you have this, even if it was permanent, I don't think it would have been better than like the actual whale cards that you can get. I just grab the Dober. Unless, no, this is race bonus 5. Nah, Dober it is. Even bumping it up to 10% race bonus would make it okay. Yeah, that's the other thing, that this is a card used that's introduced during this scenario, but it has a 5% race bonus. Like, come on, dude. Get real. Get real. Oh, by the way, I do gotta ask a question. How do you feel about Fuku versus NTR? Never used NTR really. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll just stick with Fuku. By the way, we should be about 10 minutes away from the CN round starting up. So I'm probably not, very likely not gonna finish this run, at least on stream. He doesn't good, but the thing is, you're sacrificing initial stats and you have about 14 turns till Normandy. And he'll be bringing the nuke there. Yeah, it's a coin flip and you better make sure it counts. Otherwise, you're getting assaulted by Nishinokawa or Gold City, yeah. Give me +7. +7. Thing is, you can't scale fast enough for Kira-san to matter. Yeah, that's the one of the bigger problems with this scenario, really. Become charming. Oh, 20. I don't want to risk that. You get reroll players. Yeah, oh yeah, I got what you mean. Or people sometimes just do a run, and if they don't immediately get the god, like for example, the god shop turn 1, they just dumpster the whole run. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that type, since you're better off at least trying to finish a run, because you always get something. Something, even if it's not like a perfect CM race. Scenario is way too overturned for anyone who is no veteran. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this scenario, but I'm not sure what they were thinking with this design, since this design is actually just insane. Give me a mood. People just rolled their account and got Kira-san to MLB. Alright. Yeah, re-rolling accounts is something I used to do in gacha games, but I don't do that anymore. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna say it outright. It's a waste of time. Because the time I waste re-rolling my account, I could just be playing the game. Okay, when I was starting out Umamusume last year, I remember just thinking to myself, bro, I don't care how fast re-rolling is. I'm not gonna spend so many hours re-rolling for just to open the nuts day one, because I haven't even decided if I like this game enough to play beyond the day one. Why the fuck would I waste my time re-rolling then? Feel like I'm a better player by not re-rolling. Yeah, honestly, it's whatever in my opinion, like whether or not you want to re-roll or not. Personally, I just don't see the point on my end, because I know if I don't end up sticking with the game, then re-rolling quite literally never mattered. And if I am gonna stick with the game, then it's likely because the game is fun enough to experience regardless of whether or not I re-roll. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe some people just find it fun to get the perfect day one account and try to experience the most optimal version of the game possible. Personally, I prefer just running gacha games as a limited resource management game where the game gives me something, and I just have to figure out, okay, how do I make all of this work? I need to figure out how do I make what the game gives me work. Yeah, having more cards is always going to be better. It absolutely will always be better to have more resources. But I prefer seeing the resources that the game gives me, not just this game, just any gacha game, and thinking to myself, alright, this is what I got. I gotta make this work somehow. This is what I got. Time to make it work. Time to make the magic happen. It's the shittiest feeling ever to be gated by lack of support cards. Yeah, there are times when you... No, I absolutely understand what you mean, because it's like I said, the card system in this game is just ass. Because even if you get, say, Kira-san Black, if she isn't at least bare minimum with 3 merges, then you got nothing. You basically got nothing. You may as well just borrow it, because the card system in this game is it's all or nothing. Which is just wild to me, because from what I understand, having higher characters with higher stars in this game, you know, taking from a character 3 stars to 5 stars is good, but it's not an absolute necessity. You're not gonna... The gap between a 3-star and 5-star isn't that much. Whereas on the other hand, all of a sudden, if you don't have a capped out, if you have all the meta cards but none of them are capped out, it's like, what are you doing? It's just really weird to me because in other gacha games, getting the characters maxed out sometimes gives them either quality of life things that make them super easy to play, or makes them super busted in higher merges. And then the quote-unquote weapon banner usually doesn't really matter if you have it maxed out or not. Yeah, it's backwards to other gachas, exactly. I will appreciate how the weapon banner equivalency of this game is like the assist characters in a fighting game, so it is a bit more interesting compared to other gachas where you just get like a cool sword. But come on, it still feels like shit to. Oh my god, we still don't have recreation. Oh shit, this might be bad. The whole double banner nature of other gachas. No, I think that's absolutely something that feels very refreshing of playing Umamusume, because I mean no wait, okay, so let me just clarify. Yeah, because the double banner system, I remember a long time ago I used to play this game called FGO. I technically still have it installed, but I don't play it as extensively as I used to. There's no weapon banner or character banner. Everything is in one go. When you do a multi-pull, you could end up getting the equivalent of nothing but weapons. Yeah, FGO. Yeah, Fate Grand Order. You can get the equivalent of nothing but weapons in that one multi-pull. And the weapons are ass in that game. There's like maybe 5 good... In the 10 years FGO's gone on, there's maybe like 5 good weapons in the game that you can get from the gacha. I mean... And there's no, like, they're not class specific, they're not character specific. It's like everyone just uses the same thing, more or less. In most situations, I would say. The actual characters is what you want, but the rates in FGO are actual booty cheeks. Alright, like, FGO's rates are so bad, I would rather play almost any other gacha I've played. But, like, I would deadass just reinstall Genshin Impact before and deal with that game's gacha system before I go back to FGO and think to myself, you know, FGO is like really good. No, it's not. It really is. Yeah, Genshin kind of started like the standard of how the gacha system works, at least as far as Chinese gacha games go. Yeah, murdered by grind. Yeah, no, especially, yeah, I think, like, the gear, yeah, obviously there's stuff like the 50-50 and the weapon banner split, but genuinely, I think the craziest thing it introduced was just the gear grind system. Yeah, the artifacts or relics or the echoes, whatever they call it. Yeah, that is atrocious. Like, I will say that as crazy as the RNG in Umamusume can get, I always think to myself, you know, at least I don't have to grind double crit stats anymore. Like, yeah, trying to get Mile S might be insane. Trying to get Mile S, Medium S might be insane, but, oh well, it could be worse. You could be trying to get double crit stats on top of whatever else the character needs. Because if you guys get double crit stats, but the rest of the sub stats are ass, then congrats. That piece is just the most mid shit ever. The closest thing here to grinding artifacts is grinding parents. Yeah, but yeah, I guess. Grinding parents can be annoying, but in all honesty, I'd still say I would say that's still better than grinding artifacts. If I never... Yeah, the only Chinese gacha I still keep up with, and even then by keep up, I'm using keep up with very loosely, admittedly, is Wuthering Waves. And in all honesty, I don't really plan on installing any other gacha. I remember that one game, Neverness to Everness, came out. And the funny thing is that I was thinking of downloading NTE, but my computer did not have enough space in storage to download it. So I skipped out on it. And I do have enough storage space right now, but I remember just thinking to myself, you know what? I'm good. In like Umamusume, you can get OK parents at like 20 to 30 runs, which sounds like a lot, but yeah, but no, but yeah, and the problem with gear grind in games like Genshin and shit is that you could spend literally months grinding for a single piece. And one, there's no guarantee you will get that piece with the stats with double crit stats. And even if you do get it with double crit stats, you don't only want it with double crit stats. You want it with all the other good shit that the game has. Like say if a character needs energy regen or attack percentage or defense percentage, then you want those as well. Or else you just have a piece that's completely fucking mid. Problem with Genshin is that you need to run artifact to grind energy, and then you need to level up that fucking artifact and see if it being that's the other dude, that's the other thing, is that you also need a resource to level it up, and then at the end you're like, once you see where the substat, the bonuses go, you're like, wow, this is useless, and then you just throw it out and realize you spend so many resources on a piece that doesn't work. Yeah, there is a special spot in hell for whoever invented the gear grind system in modern Chinese gachas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's like what you said. There is a special spot in hell reserved for whoever invented the gear grind system in modern gacha. Well, I wouldn't say, yeah. I don't think Genshin invented it, but at the very least, the way the gear grind system functions in most modern gachas is very clearly borrowing from Genshin. It wasn't the one that invented it, but Genshin's specific version of the gear grind is what a lot of modern gachas from China model themselves after. For me, it's like revamped way how you play World of Tanks, just transition to the fantasy RPG. Like, yeah, like I imagine like MMOs and shit have probably been doing something like that for years, but yeah. Oh wait, shit, it's already 3. Hold on. The higher tier you do, then more you now pay for the tank's maintenance. Ooh, I almost missed that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And guess what? We still don't have the recreation, so this run is probably gonna get dumpstered soon. Oh boy. Anyway, this is gonna be the last thing I do today, because unfortunately I can't stay streaming for too long, so I'm just gonna do all my runs here. I'm gonna do all my runs right here, And that'll be the end for today. Already been streaming for like 2 hours, so it's not too bad. It's about average of how I stream. So it'd be like 2 hours, maybe 1 more hour to do all 3 runs. Maybe an hour, maybe half an hour. Yeah, because every bullet you shoot, you need money for it. The tank is damage total, you pay for it. The side equipment you load, you pay for it. You can imagine why it sucks. Oh yeah, like every part of it is a grind. Is specifically built so that you don't stop playing the game. Like, in all honesty, I always felt that, you know, what if instead of dailies and gacha games, so consider this concept, what if instead of dailies, we just had weeklies? You just log in for one hour per week, knock out all the weeklies, and that's it. You don't have to log in for the next week. I mean, look, I'm not an idiot. I know the reason they'll never introduce that is because they want you to play all the time, because it increases the longer someone plays any particular video game, the more they'll feel compelled to eventually spend money on it. So it is important that they log in the highest amount of times possible, which is why we have like dailies and login bonuses and all that shit. But I would still say that it would be so much better. They want to develop an addiction, right? That's what I was talking about. Like they want you to log in as many times as possible in order to make so that you eventually feel compelled to spend money. Yeah, track play is supposed to be an addiction cash-in point, but it fails. Yeah, because I think there definitely is a sweet spot you have to hit, because you want to make the grind. You want the game to be grindy so that people log in all the time, but you don't want it to be too grindy that people feel like shit playing your game. Even addiction has boundaries. Yeah, exactly. There's like a sweet spot that these companies have to hit to make the grind make sure that the grind is grindy. But oh my god, vodka got it. Holy shit. No, that was pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, because I think there's definitely a limit. Yeah, a sweet spot, I mean, that these companies have to hit, where if you go too hard in the grind, then you just make people feel like shit, like they aren't actually progressing enough for the time they're putting in. Like, imagine putting in an entire hour of your life into a single run of Trackblazer Mant Scenario 3, and your reward is a parent or ace that is completely unusable. If it lasted maybe like 20 minutes like it used to be, then I could see it. Also, no front runner lobby. Oh boy. I think the biggest problem with Trackblazer is that it goes against everything Umamusume stands for. Yeah. Yeah, like if you mean from a storytelling perspective. Because yeah, if you mean from a storytelling perspective, then I do get what you mean, because all you do is go not only story, but yeah, oh, you mean in terms of game design too? Yeah, I could see what you mean there too. Game length, the audience knowledge. Oh, you mean like how long a single playthrough would last? Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest. I think it was fine when runs lasted like 20 minutes. It was maybe a bit too long. I would have tried to see if runs could be bumped down to 15 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes in future runs, but yeah, this going all the way up to an hour is not was never great. Because the idea that Umamusume was different from your typical Chinese gacha is it wasn't fucking Enfield with 9,000 systems taking your entire life to play. Yeah, I got what you mean. Goldship took it right. Hate to see it. Yeah, because I got what you mean, because it's kind of almost that. No, yeah, I got what you mean, because the thing about, let's say, the gear system in Wuthering Waves, for example. If you want to grind for echoes, I could log into Wuthering Waves right now and dump my entire stamina bar within, like, 5 minutes at most. Oh, maybe I'll get something good. Maybe I won't. The point is, like, it's done before it's done. It's done before you know it. Like, it's not a great, I'm not saying it's a great system, but at least it doesn't, it doesn't demand that much of your time. Now imagine if I had to log in and dump my entire stamina bar in, like, several hours and for the exact same results. And that's what Trackblazer feels like. The game in a way respects your time. I mean, yeah, I get what you mean, obviously. Like, it does, like, the reality is that it doesn't, but at least like, I don't feel I can just dump everything down within a few minutes and then just walk away, even though in reality I'm spending months to get usable pieces. Whereas in this game, it's like, it's basically that grind, but instead of 5 minutes, you replace it with 1 hour. For the exact same results. Or sometimes for like slightly better results. Not even like great results. Because I was like, I would say maybe parent farm is probably, this definitely, it's like what we said, like parent farming is better than the gear grind, but holy land. This, I don't think this I'm winning this one either. Holy shit, like Laruzensky just knocked away my train of thought. Holy shit. But yeah, you get what I mean. Basically, the results from parent ace farming are slightly better than the odds of getting a good piece in the gear grind system in Chinese gachas, but it takes a much longer time. Whereas the grind for a good gear, the odds of getting one are much lower, but the grind, it doesn't last that long on a per day basis, so psychologically it doesn't feel too bad. It's constant. You'll always, yeah. It's the same with the gear grind system, because the gear grind system in these Chinese gachas, it is essentially effectively infinite, because you will, statistically speaking, you will never have a perfect gear piece. And it's the same thing with parents. Like, you will always grind for parents because statistically speaking, the odds that you get a literally perfect parent is completely impossible. It is completely impossible for you to get a completely perfect parent, because even if you get something that is quote unquote very good, there's always ways that you can improve on it. Because you don't have to get Umamusume parent grind doesn't feel sucky because you don't have to grind for double crit stats. Holy shit. At some point you'll get to that baseline where your parents will be at a certain level. Yeah, I get it. Eventually the baseline, eventually you'll get to I think, yeah, eventually when it comes to like the parent and gear grind, you'll eventually get to a point where constantly grinding for quote-unquote better gear or better parents is just gonna get you diminishing returns / just really bad investment, because there's only so much you can really improve on before you're just going like minimal percentages up versus what you actually need. So At some point, you get to that baseline, so you don't have to full grind materials. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like what you mentioned, that you don't have to grind materials. Genshin experience where it starts amazing, then you pump half the month's resources into leveling something that's essentially paperweight. Yeah, because that's the real problem. That's the real problem with the gear grind system in Chinese gachas, where essentially it gets to a point where you're essentially dumping your entire day's worth of stamina into making 0 progress. And even if you grind for like the materials to like level up the artifacts, in the case of Genshin, like you're essentially, it's like what you said, you're essentially getting EXP to level up things where 99% of the time you're just gonna dump it into trash. So it doesn't, from an RPG perspective, it doesn't feel good. An RPG needs to make you feel like you're always making progress, however small. That's not what I feel is like. An RPG need. Yeah. Can Cafe make it? Come on. No, it's too far. Too fucking far, man. Wait, whoa! Oh my god, that would have been great if Scarlet didn't exist. That would have been amazing. Oh wait, it's 3. Never mind. It wouldn't have been amazing. It wouldn't have mattered. No, yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, that's what I think. That when it comes to like an RPG system, they need to always make sure that the grind feels like you're making some positive progress forward, however small it is. There'll be times when the progress feels slow, but you should feel like you're moving from point A to point B. But a lot of these gacha games oftentimes make it feel like, give you the illusion that you're moving from point A to point B, but when you actually look at it, you realize you haven't actually moved. You haven't actually, you're in the same place you were at the start of the, you're in the same place you were by the end of the week. You're in the same place you were at the start of the week. So you're just wondering, when do I feel like, yeah, when do I make the progress? When does the progress happen? Does it happen in one day, in another week, in the next month? The time isn't timing. It does feel like that with Uma now, yeah, especially with this scenario is hella. Essential resources to make progress are tied to gacha. Oh boy. Come on. Yeah, she can't hit for moving past. Well, it's over. Okay, Cafe. Wait, hold on. Tachyon might do it. Hold on. Wait. Heck, wait. There we go. Oh boy. You took it. Finally. Yeah, yeah. We are guaranteed Group B finals, which is fine with me. I would like to get to Group A, but at the same time, I recognize I don't play this game enough to the point where I have characters that can consistently hit Group A. I hit Group A once. I think once or twice. So it is possible. I'm just I just recognize, you know, I don't play this game enough to hit Group A, so I'm fine with just Group B. Agnes Tachyon runs a perfect race. Ag Tachyon earns a critical first place in finishing round 2 of the Taurus Cup. Her recent poor form was nowhere to be seen as she practically tore up the track. She's this good already, we already got tons to look forward to. Agnes Tachyon, anything to say about your next race? Now's your chance. Additional points for improvement presented themselves in today's race, so I plan to go straight into data analysis to prepare for future challenges. Especially that race, I hit like 3 times, but it really mostly in the Unity era. Yeah, that was during the Unity era that I hit Group A. Hey, who knows? Maybe if not enough people are playing this game anymore, the ability to hit Group A, in theory, should be easier. I say in theory because there's always gonna be whales. There's always gonna be whales. You know, especially in this game, like this game's too popular for there to not be big boys ready to slap you off of Group A. Oh wait, I know what you're gonna be. Yeah. Okay, so the biggest sweats. Okay, but keep in mind that the people are gonna be left are the biggest sweats and the casuals. So there's always a chance that you could get queued up against casual Andes. Whereas people that are like middle, yeah. Yeah, but I guess like it really depends. Like, I guess like all that really depends on the big $1 million question of the people leaving Umamusume at this point in time during scenario 3. How many of them are sweat lords and how many of them are casuals? Now I know you could probably say like, dude, just most of them are casuals. What are you, stupid? But you know, the casuals aren't just. It could just be people that just log in, enter their default bullshit into CM, and just leave. Like I think we would probably have to someone would probably have to do that investigation. Like interview a bunch of people that have played Umamusume in the past, ask them how much they spent, and see like from a percentage. Damn, that Falco is holding on for dear life. I don't think most people playing this game are casual. It depends. It depends on what you define on casual, because casual sweat isn't like a on and off switch. It's more like a sliding scale where, oh my god, Tachyon might do it. Tachyon, do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! There we go. You got that win. You got that bag. Yeah, it depends on what you define on but like I said, it depends on what you define as casuals, because I always think since like I said, the whole casual sweat lord isn't really a dichotomy with where you're just one or the other. There's always gonna be, oh my god, Cafe, what happened to you? The fall off is real. Winning by a hair-raising neck margin. Rock steady. Will she shine even brighter in the fight? I feel the cheers were an integral component of my victory. Fascinating. Must delve deeper. Yeah, there's like people that take the game like a bit more seriously than the average casual, but they wouldn't exactly self-identify as sweat lords. And you probably wouldn't, most people probably wouldn't consider them to be sweats. And then there's people that maybe are like that, except maybe they watch like a guide online. And then there's people that spend maybe a little bit of money every month, but the highest they go is to like Group A finals 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, I think Tachyon got late started. I hate this. Most people say, yeah, no, and then there's the other, like, yeah, but then there's also the people that, here's the other thing that I think not enough people, like, in my opinion, not enough people talk about when it comes to gacha games, is that there actually are quite a lot of people that spend a lot of money in gacha games, but don't actually play them that much. Like, yeah, you'd be, like, dude, you'd be so shocked. Like, I don't know if you know this, but you would be shocked to find out there's a whole lot of people that log into, like, I don't know, like fucking Genshin Impact, spend $1,000 just to get the most recent character, like, fully maxed out, and then they just fuck off for the rest of the month. They don't even, like, explore the open world, like, or do any of the real, like, the serious shit. They just max out the character, go, yep, and then, yep, that, I beat the game, and then log on, and then fuck off for the rest of the month, and then do the same thing next month. Yeah, obviously, if you have enough, I'm not really criticizing, like, obviously, if you have enough money to, like, for that type of shit, you can go ahead and you can spend it whatever you want. I don't really care either way, but yeah, I imagine there's, like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to, but yeah, that's the point I'm trying to say, is that spending a lot of money doesn't mean you automatically qualifies for sweatlord behavior, because there's quite a lot of people who play the game very casually and still spend a shitload of money in these games. Oh my god, Natty actually took it. 6, 7, 9. You hate to see it. And then of course there's people that are more, you know, free to play, like either low spenders or total free to play, that they don't spend money. They spend something even more valuable than money. They spend time. We're talking about, like, dude, we're talking about people that since frame 1 of this game coming out have been grinding for perfect parents non-stop, like playing this game 8 hours a day, maybe more. Like, if anything, I am more afraid of those people than the people that spend thousands into the game every month. Oh my god, first place, front runner cafe, that's something. Ah, never mind. The position keep got her. I'm most afraid of mixing both. Yeah, I mean, ideally, like, the ideal is people who are a mix of both, that they don't grind as much, they don't put as much time into the game or as much money as the top no-lifers and the top whales, but they spend just enough of both to consistently top group A every time. Yeah, you got a point there, that those are probably the people that will consistently beat your ass every time. You can't progress this game enough as a free-to-play. Oh, okay. Okay, this topic is actually really fascinating to me. I'm not like asking this like as a like accusation, but what I'm about to ask is because I'm genuinely curious. What would you define as progressing in this game? Yuji with every Uma on Track Blazer. Oh, nice. Come on, Tachyon. Tachyon, body blocker. There we go. There we go. Yeah, because it's actually interesting, because I remember when I first started this game, one of the first things I noticed was the trophy room. So the trophy room, you know, it's just completely empty, as where you can get the trophies from every graded race. I remember thinking to myself, I want to fill this up entirely. I want to make sure I get every single trophy, no matter what. And it took a while because there were some like I think it was the Tokyo Daisho 10 in late December. That one was very difficult for me to get, but I eventually managed to get it. Like for me, in my opinion, that matters more to me than becoming like top kek in CM. Because like obviously CM, like I'm not trying to like bag on it. Like obviously it's still a part of the game. People are still gonna play it, obviously for resources and everything. But like that's just one the way I see it. CM is just one piece of the whole thing. It's not like whether or not you top it, it's like one time or all the time is like, to me, it doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things. The game has so much else to offer beyond that. And I guess you could argue the same thing about something like, say, Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves. A lot of people grind the shit out of the game to get to the end game content and smoke ass, get the highest score possible on them every 2 weeks. But at least to me, when I play Wuthering Waves, I want to max out the world map and do all the side quests on it. Because that's where I find the most enjoyment in an open world game. Yeah. And obviously for everything I'm describing, you don't need to spend a whole lot of cash or even a whole lot of time in the game. You just play when you can. I just consider hitting those ratings of my achievements on it. Yeah, no, yeah, but the point is that obviously you will play these games and you will find your own reason for playing them. And I think, in my opinion, that's very important, especially for this genre. Because let's be fucking honest, dude. If the only reason you're playing these games is for the PvP or the endgame content and literally nothing else, like literally nothing else matters to you, just the endgame content or PvP, like what are we doing? Like you could spend your time like however you want, but come on, like it's the MMORPG dilemma. Quick, let's go to endgame, do nothing else but same shit over and over. Yeah, I know what you mean, because I know people who play Final Fantasy 14 and it seems like all the time I see them playing and they're just constantly doing like the end game grind over and over and over and over, and at some point I have to wonder, and at some MMORPG as a genre will and should die. Not if enough people keep spending money on Final Fantasy 14, it definitely won't die. Okay, I think I lost this one. There's just too many horses here. She's not catching up. Because of the greatest sin, homogenization. That too many are doing the same shit over and over. Come on, we just need one more win. Come on, girls. Pull yourselves by the bootstraps. We got one more win to enter Group A. We literally just need one more win. Give me one more win in this specific round, and I won't ask for you anything else. You can get 7, 8, 9 in finale for all I care. Look, let's be real. You can tell this is all happens with gacha games. Oh, yeah. You mean like that all of them start imitating like similar systems? Yeah, especially in Chinese gacha games. That is absolutely true. Because in Chinese gacha games, especially Tower of blah blah, not even sure the name. I think that, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, basically all of the ones you just mentioned are copying so much of Genshin's systems into their own game. And while you could argue, oh, but this game does this and that differently, it adds this thing. Ultimately, they don't change enough to... Yeah, it's like that. They don't change enough to the point where even the UI is the same. Like, I could put a screenshot of, like, Wuthering Waves and Genshin side by side, and someone who's played one game but not the other will probably look at the other screenshot and go, oh yeah, I know, I know that. That's like, that button takes you to that place. A screenshot from Genshin and NT. I haven't seen too much of NT, but yeah, I can only imagine it's essentially the same UI as Genshin. And you want to know what the crazy thing is? That even gacha games from China that are not open world games also use the same UI, like Honkai Star Rail. Like, it's one thing for Honkai Star Rail because it's literally made by the same company that did Genshin, but then you get to Persona 5X, and it has the same UI. Now, keep in mind, this is Persona 5. Like, we're talking about Persona 5, a game that when the original first came out, one of the biggest things that people praised about it was how unique the UI looked compared to every other JRPG that had ever come out at that point. And now we got to a point where, oh my god, Tachyon, you did so close, but no. Yeah, that like the original Persona 5 was praised a lot for having a UI that was wildly different from every other JRPG that come out at the time. Yeah, and then in comes its gacha game, and the gacha game imitates a lot of the UI features of the original Persona 5, but it doesn't. But it's like you could put up like it's like the same thing you said. You could put up a screenshot of like Persona 5X next to like Honkai Star Rail, and you'll realize, brother, what are we doing here? This is a game series I really don't care. That's fair. All right, we got two more go arounds. We got 2 more go arounds to get to Group A. Yeah, and that's another thing that I was really like looking at because my brother is the one who keeps up in Persona 5X more than I do, and I remember just thinking to myself, man, the UI just looks kind of like a mess, honestly. It's very jarring, especially because even though Persona 5X is supposed to be a gacha game, it is still an entry within the Persona 5 like sub-series. So the fact that a sub-series that oftentimes is like I said again, it's praised for its excellent UI, I also ended up falling for that and having honestly a very ugly looking UI. It's just that damn shame. And the crazy thing is that I don't know how else they can really fix it up, because it's supposed to be a phone game primarily. So everything needs to be on screen. So you just end up like everything is just in your face. Also, what the hell is this Pace Chaser Suzuka? Is that a thing? Or did this Suzuka just like bumped her head on the way out? Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, like if you want to play a gacha game long term, the healthiest way to go about it is find your own unique reason for playing, because if all you do is just chase after the meta, you're not, like, odds are you're never gonna be really happy. Man, that Grasswinder tried so hard and she didn't make it. Man, Tachyon is an NPC. Round 1 of Twinkle Star series. Yeah, 9 speed. Oh man. Oh wow, the stats take way back. I gotta look up the first video I ever did on the first CM. Because the very first CM I remember getting to Group B and winning with base Oguri. I don't even think I built her all that well. I think I just ended up got lucky and ending up in the room I did. Yeah, that video should still be up, but like more than a year ago on my YouTube channel. Gotta warn you though, if anyone out there goes to look for it. I'm back, sorta. I'm about to do shot, but what I missed? Oh, you didn't miss much. Just Akapa, just me constantly throwing my hat in the ring of CM and getting my ass beat. I am guaranteed for Group B finals, so it's not the worst part in the world, but there have been close calls where I almost made it to Group A. And by almost, I mean I got 2 wins and then got ass blasted in the last remaining rounds. Yeah, change the topics a bit. Like I mentioned earlier, I finally got around to working on Renpi and Renpai. It's Renpai, not Renpi. Renpai. So I started getting to work on Renpai and I finally figured out how shit works. Because there have been times where I got stuck on building a specific like menu item, and I was stuck for hours and I was really frustrated. There were times where I had to even ask Juan, because he had experience in making Renpai visual novels. Come on, Cafe, barrel down. Come on, she's right there. She's right there. Don't be distracted by her ass. Go in. Go, 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 go. Ah, there we go. Yes! 1-2. Podium. There you go, Cafe. There she is. See? See, guys? There you go. There were times where I got stuck, but I finally made progress with, like I said, Renpai, and I can confidently say that things are moving forward. Like, things are actually happening. I even grabbed the little like add-on for Renpai that gives you timed choices, because I remember when I played Sakura Wars, that game had a lot of timed choices in its visual novel segments, and I thought, man, no, this sounds like an amazing idea. Just having choices that give you like, there are times where it gives you like 3 seconds. You gotta make 3 seconds to choose from like 3 options. And even the little music that plays, it's like, like it just stresses you out and you're like, ah! Yeah, and so I think that's gonna be pretty great to add in. Let's see. And she ends up as a 1,000. I mean, yeah, that's over 1,000 and a lot of stats. That doesn't seem too bad. That doesn't seem too bad. Obviously, you'd always want it to be better, but shit, if that were my Tachyon, I'd take it. Over 1,000 in multiple stats. Like shit. Like I said, shit. I'd take it.
て2番ナイスネイチャー、その後4番ナイスネイチャー、向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ12馬身、順位を振り返っていきます。依然先頭はオグリキャップ2馬身3馬身開いて7番アグネスタキオン。
Yeah, if it were now, yeah, if it were over 1100, then you'd be cooking with gas.
さらに追いつきたいあなたに。さらには2番ナイスネイチャー、外から4番ナイスネイチャー、その後3、4馬身開いてグラスワンダー、そして3番アグネスタキオン。残り数メートルを通過。オグリキャップ先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
先頭は変わらずオグリキャップ、大手焼きを越え4コーナーへ。さあ可能性を導き出そう。
Dude, come on. Red shift. Red shift. And the reddish shift. Oh my god, don't tell me Kawakami Princess might do it. Yeah, I think that Kawakami got it. Please. Cafe, Baboost. Oh, Tachyon, Baboost. One of you two. One of you two get in. No, I think it's too much. Yeah, I think it's too much. Now, what he got it. She got it. She got it.
やっぱりましょう。
やっぱりましょう。I also just want to say that I will probably do one more. I'm gonna try to do at least one more stream this week for the finale for this CM, but I might be a bit busier than usual this upcoming week. So I would like to stream more than that, but I'm just saying it's looking bleak. It's looking bleak. I mean, on the one, I mean, it's not all like. I mean, I say it's bleak, but it's not all bad. Like I said, I'm working on Renpai to at least finish up the first chapter of the visual novel, and I'll be of course get to writing the other chapters. I probably have to make Tazuna powered Speed Guts Major Rhine. No, that sounds pretty fun.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った。まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。
先頭5番エアグルーブ、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は1番オグリキャップ、
Oh,
8番
Cafe's cutting through the crowd.
6番オグリキャップ。
Unfortunately, I think Tachyon got late started, so she's just getting absolutely cucked here. Mayuji King Halo is cooking the X Ogres and Kira-san's. Oh, nice. Going past and beyond. Yeah, and unfortunately, we're way too low for red shift, so this ain't it. This is not the run. Yuji Tachyon debuff for Yuji Tachyon. That sounds pretty funny. Cafe, please. Cafe. Oh! There we go. Go to win. Oh, she got it. She actually got it. To be honest, when she didn't proc redshift there, I thought it was Jover, but nope, she got it. And neck margin too is absolutely crazy. People don't use it. Maybe pretty good as winning tickets. Is that one gonna be any good for the mile CM? The only thing I know about the ILCM is that Nishino. I mean, for this one. Oh, okay.
5番人気は
Yeah, the only thing I know about this CM, like the real inherits you really want to grab is Redshift. That you want Redshift on your dudes.
1番人気ラリタ・ブライアンミホノブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はミホノブルボン単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はアグネスタキオン1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。さあ花に立ったのはミホノブルボンこのままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはアグネスタキオンそしてその後ろから行くのはマンハッタンカフェそれを見るように3番ナイスネイチャーその後ラリタ・ブライアンそしてその後方には1番ナイスネイチャーそれを見るようにスペシャルウィーク1馬身離れてゴールドシップ9番ナイスネイチャー並びかけてきた意気揚々と先頭行きます。
Yeah, I know that for the next CM, Nishino Flowers unique might be really good. Have to check to make sure, but I thought I hear that allegedly she's the one you want for sprint and miles. Okay. Hey, Tachyon positioning herself up front, and the one that was up front fell down. Cafe 1 and 2. We're gonna hit the red shift. Gonna hit that red shift soon. Come on, red shift. Okay, on both girls. Let's go. Oh, now Natty, all you gotta do is hit up your debuffs on all of them, and we're good to go. Come on, yeah, come on, Cafe. Hold him back. Hold him back. Spread your arms. Grab him. Grab him by the tails. Oh, I think Narita Brian got it. Oh man, Gold Chip got me at a second too. Yeah, they almost did it too. All right, final ticket. This is the final ticket. The grand finale is here. Is this all or nothing? Heaven or hell? Will we make it to Group A? Or are we sticking with Group B? Place your bets, folks. 6番人気 is Agnes Tachyon. Always a good sign. I'll be right back.
これは一度が熾烈になりそうですね。
ミホノブルボンとマルゼンスキーこの2人が競り合っているぞ。ミホノブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのはミホノブルボンこのままリードすることができるか。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち。先頭はミホノブルボン単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはマルゼンスキー大きく離れてアグネスタキオンそしてその後方にはオグリキャップアグネスタキオンペースが速い。
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
先頭がやや速いのか隊列は縦長になっています。
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね。
先頭ミホノブルボンレースはよどみなく進んでいます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はマルゼンスキーその後ろアグネスタキオン少し離れてオグリキャップ2コーナー回って向こう上面順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は変わらずミホノブルボン続いてマルゼンスキー大きく離れてオグリキャップ内からアグネスタキオン5番手にはタマモクロス2馬身3馬身開いてエイシンフラッシュさらにマンハッタンカフェナイスネイチャー並んでくる。少し後ろからゴールドシップミホノブルボン先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
ミホノブルボン彼女の客室には合っていますね。
さあ可能性を導き出そう。残り1000メートルを通過。現在1番手はミホノブルボンそしてここで先頭はマルゼンスキーそしてオグリキャップアグネスタキオン4番手タマモクロス5番手さらにはゴールドシップ大欅を越え4コーナーへまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。追いつきたいあなたにアグネスタキオン前を向
Looks like this round's off to a great start. We got middle place. Damn, 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I logged in, to stream, I didn't expect to go on for 3 hours. I thought, just gonna do the rounds. It'll be a quickie, one and done deal. I think maybe it's because I started streaming a bit earlier than I anticipated. I thought my round 2 day 1 runs were gonna take longer than they actually did. But it's fine. Not like a huge deal. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm likely not gonna stream. Holy shit, front Tachyon. Very like runaway Tachyon, more like. Right, so I'm likely not gonna be streaming too much this upcoming week, just for the finale, and that's about it. Just gonna be working on writing and working on Renpai, as well as other real life stuff that will keep me too busy to be streaming. I do want to get back to other stuff, like aside from Umamusume, I do want to eventually get to streaming Wuwa for a bit, and yeah, to catch up with the story in that one, especially with the upcoming collab. I don't know much about Cyberpunk. Probably watch the anime one of these days. Only like 12 episodes, but I'll do it later. Oh man, that Cafe's falling behind. So it's all up to you, Tachyon. Tachyon, it's literally all up to you. If you don't win this one, it's over. Wait. Yeah. And aside from there's also Link to the Past. I want to finish that one up. It's honestly pretty fun. And of course I want to stream other console games. Not sure what I do after. Actually, after I finish Link to the Past, I probably should get back to Trails in the Sky. It's funny because I started the first chapter before the remake came out, and by the time I finish it, it's very likely that the second chapter's remake will be out. Again, God knows if they'll even make it and release third chapter's remake.
さらにはセイウンスカイ。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。セイウンスカイ会場に飛ばしていきます。前から大きく開きました。隊列は縦長になっています。仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね。先頭はミホのブルボ。単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはセイウンスカイ。そしてその後ろから行くのは桜千代の。4番手には5番アグネスタキオ。
We are waiting because this is a crazy ass gap.
その後ろにゴールドシップ。 そして2番ナイスネイチャー第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った。 Also, is that a front Chio or is she just that close to fighting the fronts? Pretty sure Chio's supposed to be pace. Bum, bum.
bum, bum,
ちょっと
bum.
かかり気味かもしれないです一息つけるといいですが
残り 1000m を通過。そしてここで先頭はセイウンスカイ、続きましたミホノブルボン、その後桜千代の大欅を越え4コーナーへ。勝負は最後の直線に持ち込まれ
Fast and beyond. No, no redshift. Which was the first 5. What happened to redshift? Oh, guess no redshift. Brock. Cafe, do it. It's up to you. Cafe. Come on, Cafe, 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 Cafe. Oh, no, it wasn't enough. No, it was not enough.
影を捉えました
It never is enough. No, never is enough.
さあ実験開始だよ 7番人気
All right, gotta speed it up.
晴れ渡るスタートセイウンスカイこれは素晴ら
Gotta
しい
speed this one up.
大欅を越え4
Get to get to the end.
ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかさあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはセイウンスカイ栄光まで402番手争いは
Oh, Tachyon. Hello. Hello, Tachyon. Let's do it.
完全に抜け出した残り200アグネスタチオン足色は衰えないアグネスタチオンリードは2馬身食い下がるミホノビルボ
Woo.
アグネスタチオン
At least okay, we finished it off with one at least. Well, actually no, I think there's one more after
アグネ
this.
スタチオンライバルに打つこれが研究の成
Ba, 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 bam.
目指す場所
One more.
5番晴れ渡る空の下
Okay, let's just
各
again speed it up.
スタートを切りました
Okay, Tachyon with the runaway strat,
大欅を越え4コーナーへ
and Cafe following closely behind. Or was this performance in the last 3 rounds?
アグネスタキオン栄光まで405番アグネスタキオン強い強すぎる完全に抜け出した5番アグネスタキオン先頭は5番アグネスタキオンこれは強い残り205番アグネスタキオン足色は衰えない大楽勝だ5番アグネスタキオン
Oh wait, I think Cafe got second, so we got podium for the last one at least. You know what? I'll take that as a dub. That's a dub.
見事大きな1勝を手にしました2着にはマンハッタンカフェ3着これが研究
There you go, besties together.
研究に終わりはないよ
Grab that.
もっとく
Mamoto-kun. And that's it. That's all we got. Now I'm fully back. Couldn't fully understand what was going on. Something about almost a sweat for casuals. Copying edge. Honestly, don't worry about it. Genuinely, like it ain't that serious. Like genuinely, it ain't that serious. But yeah. Like I said, I don't know how many times I'll be able to stream this week. I'll try to, as much as I can, to stream the finale. But other than that, I'm not sure how how many other times I'll be able to stream beyond that. I do want to stream more, but at the same time, between how busy my schedule is this week, plus how I'm also taking at least some of my free time to now write and mess around on Ren'Py now that I finally feel like I understand what's going on in it. I don't feel like I'm just banging my head against the keyboard whenever I opened up the code. I'm actually gonna be spending time on that. I have no release date for the first chapter, by the way, as I will wrap up the first chapter, but the first chapter has like a bunch of placeholder art. It doesn't have like the grammar properly checked, and it doesn't even have an English translation. But once I finish that up, whenever that'll be, I'll at least announce it on the over on the YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.